What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute sore body deep stretch. So grab your mat and have a seat. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with your total body stretch today. I know you might be sore. However, I want to kind of calm that down for you a little bit. I want to hit the areas of your body that I know you're feeling because I'm feeling as well. So like I said, you don't need anything but your mat, and I want you to do this stretch a couple more times this week to be preventative in your recovery, okay? Also, this video is brought to you today by Kodiak Cake, so check out the description if you're interested in grabbing any of their products, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as soon as you're done with the stretch. Okay, so nice wide stance. Let's go ahead and turn your toes out about 45 degrees, and I just want you to slowly start rounding your low back and hinge forward towards the floor. In 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Relax your low back. And let's just slowly glide down to the floor, letting your fingertips touch, then your hands, and then just slowly relax your head so that it's hanging right between your arms. Big deep breath in and out. Good job. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Put them right outside of that right foot and lean your chest down towards the mat. As you're over at your right foot, I want your left arm really reaching out away from that foot. So you get a nice long stretch in your lats and your triceps and your obliques. Good work. Walk your hands back to the middle, and then let's head over to the left side. Take that right arm way out and away, and then relax your chest down to the floor. Or I should say, push your chest down to the floor. Good, reach a little bit further. And walk your hands back into the middle. Take your feet just a little bit wider for me. And let's bend the right leg, straightening the left leg. Toe turns up towards the ceiling. If you can't get down this low, maybe you start up here. Support yourself, and you can just keep this foot flat on the outside, okay? But if you can go down low, I want you to point your toe up and then sink your hips down here so you really feel this in your inner thighs. Good, nice big deep breath in and out. There you go. Let's shift your weight over, push from that side leg and walk it over to the other side, okay? Toe points up if you're seated down here. If you're supporting yourself halfway up here, you can just go ahead and flatten it out. So wherever you're at, push those hips down towards the floor. Great job. And let's go back over to the other side, okay? And this time I want you to work on opening up both sides of your leg. So this leg is nice and straight, and I want you to push this knee out to the side a little bit. Hello, inner thighs, right? Good. You can really lean away from it and really feel it here. Push a little further for 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's bring it back over to the other side. Same thing, okay? Open both sides of your legs up. So if you can, use your arm. Great job. Big deep breath in and out. That's it. Good. 3, 2, 1, and push back up into the middle. Nice straight legs. And heel toe your feet in together so that your ankles are touching. Okay, and we're just gonna fold right here. And as you're folded, I want you to take your left arm and reach out and away. Okay, whether you're supporting yourself here with your hand on your leg or on the ground, reach out with that left arm. And drop it down and switch. Reach with the right arm. And as you're reaching forward with this arm, I want you to shift your weight back into your heels, reaching your glutes away from your fingertips. And down and switch. And down and switch one more time. Reach, reach, reach. Perfect. Now let's go both hands down on the mat or on your shins here if you need to do that. And I want you to either scoop and reach your hands away or walk your fingertips out away from your toes on the mat, in the air or on the mat, whatever level your hands are at. I want you to push your hips away from them. Good. Flex your quads a little bit to kind of push your hamstrings back a little bit more. Good. Relax for just a second. Kind of bend your knees. Just relax, and we're gonna go a little bit deeper just one more time for those hamstrings, okay? So 2, 1, bring your legs back straight, walk your hands out away, and then shift your hips back as you continue to reach forward. Good, go a little bit deeper this time. So push a little further, actively reach. You got 3, 2, 1. Good, shift your weight up into your hands on the mat, okay? And I want you to take left foot up top here, right leg reaches way back, and we drop that right leg down, not touching the floor, but just straight, okay? So it's hovering over the floor, you're pushing your knee up, and you're dropping your hip down at the same time. So you've got your support in your front foot and your 2 front hands, or your 2 hands out front. And you let that knee hover while simultaneously dropping this hip to the floor. Great job. And good, go ahead and drop that knee down. Look back towards your straight leg, so give me a little twist in your hip here. And you can place your hand right here on your thigh. Same side, so left arm, left leg, and help with that twist a little bit. Great job. And in this twist, I wanted to kind of get your obliques twisting and warming up and your hip twisting. See if you can bend your back knee, okay? And then grab onto your foot here. Now you don't need to do anything drastic here. This is gonna be a good quad stretch even at this angle because of how you're dropping your hip down, okay? If you can't grab onto it yet, totally fine. You can also use a t-shirt or a band to kind of loop around your foot and bring it closer to you if that's a stretch that you kind of want to work on your own. But we'll stretch the quads in another way today. So if you're not ready for this yet, just stay right here. Okay, bring it back in towards the middle. And let's straighten both legs now, lifting your hips up to the sky. Good job. Place your hands down beside that front foot and really push back. So you're really feeling the stretch in this front leg. And I know you guys worked hard on your legs and your glutes this week, so I did not want to neglect the fact that they need recovery. And in recovery, your job around these workouts and around this stretch is to, number one, continue using the stretch, but also make sure you're getting sleep and hydrating. All right, let's switch legs now. Okay, so take your 2 feet back to the back and swing the opposite leg up top. And remember, we're dropping the hip down without touching the knee to the floor first. So go ahead and drop that straight leg down. Keep the knee up, your weight is all out front. You're balancing on your toes back there. And just let that hip sink down. As you start to feel comfortable, you can lift your head up and your chest, still sinking here. Good work. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Now you can go ahead and let your knee drop down. And as you drop your knee, see if you can continue to push that hip down. Beautiful job. Now go ahead and give me that twist out towards your front knee. Okay, using your hand to kind of push on your thigh here and rotate, helping with the oblique stretch here. Good. You might find one side is a little tighter than the other, and that's okay. Just kind of release that tension where you're feeling like, oh, this is tight, this is sore, I'm gonna push really hard, and I'm gonna push so hard I'm starting to shake. Just relax. Relax into that discomfort. As you get a little warmer in that twist, go ahead and see if you can bend your back leg and grab the inside of your arch of your foot. You don't need to pull extremely hard here. You should feel the stretch here in your upper thigh. And when you do let go of this, don't let your foot slam to the mat. Just trying to keep your ankles safe. Good work. And go ahead and release if you grabbed on. Slowly let it release. And come back to the front. And let's straighten both legs out, lifting your hips up to the sky. Very proud of you guys for being here today. We're already halfway done with this stretch, so you see how fast 10 minutes goes by. I know you can donate at least 10 minutes a day to just stretch your body. All right, we've done 3 or 4 really good stretches, only gonna benefit you. So use your hands to push your hips back away from the front of the mat and back towards your back foot. And great job. Go ahead and bring both feet back to the back of the mat, and let's bend your knees, coming down into a tabletop position on all fours, working just a little bit on a cat-cow flow here, okay? And I want you to go at your own speed. Lifting your spine up as you inhale, exhale, let it fall. Lift up and inhale. Good. Keep going at your own pace. Last one here. Perfect. Great work. And I want you to just take your shoulders and rotate them around in big circles so you're taking your chest forward and up and around. Okay. A little shoulder mobilization. Don't do anything with your head. You don't have to squeeze your traps. I just want you moving around your shoulders. Okay, and then let's swing your left leg right underneath your torso. Okay, so bending the left leg up here. If you want to stay here and you feel this stretch nice and deep here in your glutes and that's too far or that's enough for you, you don't want to go any further, stay there. If you can, go ahead and inch yourself back with that back leg into a flat seated position. Okay, you should still feel the stretch here, but also in your hip that you're working on the opposite side, pushing towards the ground. So they stay nice and straight, and then go ahead and fold forward as much as you can. Okay, wherever you're feeling this stretch, at whatever level you're at, just push yourself there and breathe and know that this is doing something incredible for your body. Okay, anytime you feel tempted to go for snacks or you feel tempted to just lay down and start munching on things or, make yourself something that doesn't necessarily help you feel better, try and come back to this stretch. Okay, I'll keep you moving. You can even watch TV while you're doing it, but maybe it'll distract you from a habit that you're trying to work on. Okay, come back up here, and let's just go ahead and switch legs. Okay, so right leg or whatever leg you did not just do, take it back to the back. Work on getting this hip flat, and if you're starting up here and staying here, that's fine as well. Just work on sinking this hip down and feeling the stretch in your bent leg glute. Also, if your leg is straight across the mat and you're feeling this really heavily in your knee, just go ahead and bend it a little bit. You might need to work on quad mobility, IT band mobility. Okay, so work on foam rolling those areas before you try and straighten your leg out. If you can, go ahead and fall flat over top. Really give me a good stretch here. And also still working on keeping those hips both facing the floor. This is something that you can do on the edge of your bed. Kind of pop this bent knee up and lean over it in the mornings, at night. You feel a little tight in your hips or tight in your back, just kind of bend your leg across your chest and lean over it on your couch. Good, go a little bit further for me and reach, 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 reach. We're going here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Come back up and let's go back to the tabletop position. I want to get a little bit deeper into your shoulders now and your mid-back. So let's take your right arm underneath your body like you're gonna hug your stomach. Reach out, drop that same side shoulder down, and then just put your ear right there where your shoulder is. Use this top arm to push open and away. Okay, so you don't need to be craning your neck or doing anything crazy pretzel style. Just kind of dip that shoulder to the floor, lay your head down right beside of it. Arm is straight out from your shoulder. Okay, and then push into the floor to open that chest up and give me a good rotation. Great job. So I want you to keep the hand here that's pushing, keep it right there, and you're gonna lift up just a little bit, enough to take your arm out to the outside and drop that shoulder down. Excuse me. So your arm that used to be under you is now straight out to the side, away from your spine. You're still pushing and opening. You should feel this in your chest, in the front of your shoulder, a little bit in your bicep. Arm is nice and flat. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now let's come back up into tabletop. Go ahead and dip that other arm right under your body like you're hugging your belly and shoot it out to the side. Drop the shoulder, drop the head, push to twist. Good work. Keep relaxing here. Feel it around your shoulders and your mid-back. Good. Leave that top arm right there where it is on the mat. Release your bottom arm from under you, out to away from your body, and take it back down to the floor, still pressing and twisting away from that arm. Like I said, you should feel this in your chest, in the front of your shoulder. Big deep breath in and come back up. You're doing great, guys. We're gonna slowly make our way back up to a standing position. So tuck your toes down here on the mat, brace your core, lift your hips, and drive your heels down to the floor. Give me a really good stretch in your calves. So glide over, put all your weight on your left foot, heel down. And glide over, put all your weight on the right foot, heel down. And come back to the center, push, push, push into your heels. And slowly walk back. Give your legs a big hug. See if you can wrap your hands behind your knees. Relax your neck. Pull your chest in towards your quads. And slowly release and lift it up. Now, if you've got somewhere to grab onto to help with a little quad stretch here, that's where we're going into, okay? So grab onto a wall or just kind of brace yourself. Hold your core tight right here. Okay, and this is something, again, if you need a little help with this, grab a resistance band or a t-shirt, loop it around your foot and pull up. Okay, go ahead and switch legs, same thing. And everyone's gonna feel this differently. So some people might feel it when their leg is a little bit further away from their knee. Some people might feel it here. Some people might prefer to hold it with the opposite hand. You can feel it in any way. We're just stretching out this quad. So wherever you feel it the best, go there. Good job. Let's go one more round on each side, okay? So pulling heel to glute. Try to keep your core tight and just think of balancing on your straight leg heel. I've found a spot on the floor I'm staring at right now, so you can do the same with the floor or a wall. Good work, and let's switch one last time. And then I'm gonna give you a really great hip opener to kind of close it out together. All right, let's release that leg. I want you to put your feet just a little bit wider than your hip, okay? We're gonna go 4 side pushes and a forward push, okay? So hands at your chest here. We're going left, right, forward push, okay? Let's do it on your own pace. 2 per side. Keep your hips straight. Come back in the middle. Big push. Good job. So we're hitting a bunch of angles here with your hips. Great job. And last one, big push forward. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job. I wanted to hold that all together at the end so you can just kind of realize how great it feels to slow down and do things that benefit your body, okay? So I'll let you go on with your day. I want you to use this continually, so check in with me every time you do in the comments below. Don't forget before you head out today, if you feel better, like I definitely do, especially here and here and here, let me know by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And guys, I will see you tomorrow with a fantastic workout. Make sure you share this stretch with a friend so they can benefit as well. I love you. Bye.